Hey, I'm a voice actor. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Let's get started, shall we? Trying to speed things up in my intros. Keep that retention time. Don't click out right now, it'll ruin my retention time. Anyway.
Nick?
Yeah?
Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me?
Oh, you're 18 too? I didn't know, wasn't she like 17? Wasn't both of them 17? Whatever. Yeah? Why?
I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time by herself and she's so grown up.
Yeah? And I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
And then you look at me and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl.
She's still a little girl physically speaking too, alright? Just because she has more experience being alone than you do.
And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial.
Okay, well that is bad. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. You shouldn't have said that in your head, bro. You should have told that to her. Hello?
Get ready! The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey! Morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mrs. Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support. Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Hey.
Excuse me. Hey, Pearls.
Yes, Mr. Nick.
Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too?
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her.
Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. But Pearly, not this again.
Please, can you do this for us, Pearls?
Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I leave you to your, I leave you to your alone time.
Okay, thanks. Whew, thank goodness.
Nick?
This way, Pearls. This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial.
What do you mean? I have a lot of phlegm, sorry. What's going on?
Yeah, because we're gonna accuse her mother of being an accomplice in murder, so that's only fair. Bring me back Edgeworth. Sorry. The court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. It's been too long, Judge. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool for wearing the foolish clothes. I forgot that's what you were all about. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago.
I forgot you had a whip.
Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my
first trial in this country, and it's about to be your final. Oh.
That's nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey.
It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight.
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct?
Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key is the only key to the channeling chamber. The only key to the channeling chamber was not where it should have been.
Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin.
All right, let's hear it.
The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of the arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
What? Murmur, so she's on my side. But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying, then, that the person in this picture is not the defendant?
I never said that wasn't the defendant.
Then, what is the meaning of this?
All I am saying is give peace a chance, Mr. Judge, is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key.
Can you substantiate your claim?
Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand. Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan.
Poor Mia. She seems really torn by this. Oh, hello, Aunt May. Aunt Fey, Morgan Fey. Oh, Aunt Morgan.
Witness. Name and occupation.
My name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking. Just spirit medium, I'm in high spirits, get the joke?
Oh, wait, I thought that was a joke and it wasn't. Sorry. I'm sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking? Ah!
I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct?
Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then.
That's a spirit severing technique.
A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is...
Yes, that is...
You be quiet. Now, witness, something happened while you were performing this technique, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
What in the world could have...
Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room.
What?
Okay. And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Okay.
Order! Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time. It's been a while. My dad loves it when I do order!
Your Honor, I will try my best.
I think someone just upped the ante on this trial.
Someone just upped the ante? Was it Auntie Morgan? Hey! That was a good one.
After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police.
Ew, I forgot about this.
A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while.
Right, that's good to bring up now.
I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Sure. Why have you hidden this until now? I thought he was gonna say from us.
I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise.
That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony.
Oh, I'll take a crack at it then. I'm on a roll today. Why don't I just press her? Just now, you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to?
I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir.
Lotta's not a foreigner, despite how she talks.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful.
Okay, I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot.
In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright.
Oh, thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Fey? Hold it! What repair bill? Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that is a very good point.
At that time, I myself was a little confused, on top of which there was another...
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
I want to hear the end of that sentence. Yeah, I do. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify! Why did you chase us out of the room?
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself.
Murmur, she's so kind and considerate, oh my goodness. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Fey. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us.
Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you.
I wasn't napping. Were you napping? Was there a kid napping? Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Fey, please continue. Pistol, huh? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement?
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie.
But why would you lie about something like that?
It is very painful for me to say this, however.
Objection! The witness was lying to cover for the defendant.
She was covering for Maya? She doesn't need to, because that's not Maya. Slam. So you were covering for the defendant?
Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... Now!
This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later.
Yes, very well. Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Oh, it's the rock I ate earlier. Whoopsie.
Now, witness, continue with what happened.
Then, quite suddenly, she thrust it away from herself.
Hold it! How did she thrust? Was it with her hips or with her shoulders? It doesn't matter. Was it really that easy for you to escape from her? For her to escape from you?
I'm ashamed to admit it I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes.
But you were physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Objection! Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time the defendant was not physically Maya Fey.
Yeah. So why are we talking about this? Growing old is such a mysterious thing, trust me. I know firsthand.
Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of a nurse she had called.
But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away?
Well, yes, I would have. However, I was unconscious.
Yeah. You fainted.
I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps?
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy witness. Elaborate on that point for us.
You have no knowledge of where she went. Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes.
Great. Well, now what? I don't know, press further? On what? So, while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went?
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
If that's true. Then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, sorry. I was gonna say something else and then I read the line and it wasn't even in the judge's voice and then I got awkward. Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. Murmur, I also have to wonder.
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness.
That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. Nodders, and from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt.
Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the chamber?
Yes. That is exactly what we should put
Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done while she had gone to speak with a certain... Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person.
Sure. She went to speak with someone? Murmur. Well, who was it?
The prosecution calls Miss Ini Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Ini Miney?
I think you can see where this is headed.
Yeah, they're gonna try and corroborate with each other.
Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is Ini Miney. I'm researching parapsychology stuff at the university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's I guess most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Ini Miney, after the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey.
Sorry, I looked over at the time.
Is this correct? I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake. All right. After the murder, witness testimony.
When the trailing started, I was sleeping in the side room. A little later, someone came into the room, really suddenly. It was oh my god, totally my sister. I hadn't seen her in so long. I was so happy in a sad way. My sister, she told me something totally terrible.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor? Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister?
Yes, Ini Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness.
Is that all?
Yeah. In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Do I totally, really have to?
Of course. Miss Miney, please.
My sister, this is what she said to me.
Is this her sister?
That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person.
Okay.
That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Ini?
Yeah, we remember that from the start. She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes. There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor?
No, Purse. I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. I bow. The end.
Hey, Lada. No, Ini. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie?
Of course it was, Phoenix.
Mia, what do you mean?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies.
Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fool spouts one more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last.
Yeah, I can do that. Sure, why not? Let's make it entertaining. So, after the murder, Ini, let me press you on this one, like totally. Was that because of your sesame allergy, was it?
Like, that's right. I think there was sesame seeds, like, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, premonition that it was going to totally be a seedy day.
Yes, indeed.
I see. Am I the only one who missed the boat here? Anyway, so you were taking a nappy poo. Did something happen while you were sleeping?
Totally.
Hold it! Do you know the time?
Maybe a little before 11 a.m., something like that, I think.
11 a.m.?
Yeah, my stomach is totally ready for, food.
I'm sorry, you ate lunch before 11 a.m.? No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time was it when the someone came into your room?
Oh, so that's what you meant. You should have been more clear about it.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. That's really...
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? So, what was I talking about again?
Never mind.
Witness, about this person who entered the side room.
Hold it! Are you absolutely sure it was your sister?
I guess.
You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered?
I don't know. I mean, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith.
First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Wright, the defense rests.
Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Ini Miney?
I hadn't seen her in so long. I was happy, but in a sad way.
You were happy in a sad way?
Yeah, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again?
But maybe if I was someone who didn't know about the occult. But I know all about the Kuning channeling technique.
The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Should I drop this line of questioning? Never! Slam! So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
No. There wasn't any reason for me to, think anything was strange.
But... Ow!
Don't keep badgering her.
Do you know the phrase objection? Could you try using it out once in a while?
Mr. Wright, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important?
I think it's probably important. I don't know. It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right, Mr. Wright. Let me save because I feel like... Miss Meaty, please mend your tit. Let me save. I feel like they're going to get into the thingy thing where they make me do the thingy thing and I'm going to get it wrong a bunch.
Okay, I'm totally cool with that. I wasn't scared at all. And her costume looked totally normal. My sister, she told me something totally terrible.
Right. I know there has to be something here I can use, but where?
She really put a lot of thought into this lie, didn't she? We can't rush into this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to slip up somewhere. Don't give up, but don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm and collected.
Yeah, you got it. You weren't scared. There wasn't anything wrong with her costume. That's weird. So, there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance?
Yeah, nothing was, weird.
Mia's talking to herself like she found something wrong.
That's impossible.
Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on?
No?
My sister, she, like, totally saw doing something terrible.
Right. Something terrible? What was the thing she told you?
Huh? Like, didn't I just, like, tell you about it? Did you, like, forget already?
A foolish fool with a foolish sieve for a brain only speaks foolishly with foolish words.
Well, excuse me, princess. No way! He incorporated that into the game? Anyway, should I ask to hear the story again? No, I don't need to hear it again. That's awesome. Excuse me, princess. I did just hear this story. It's not like my memory is that bad. Actually, the defense is fine and does not need to hear the story again. Very well. You may continue your testimony, Miss Meany. I know there has to be something here, but where? Okay, yeah. So it's this one. There was nothing wrong with her costume, huh? I beg to differ. I'm begging you to differ with me! Isn't this a weird costume? That was a very well-spun lie, Miss Ini.
Ah! What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is.
Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix Wright?
Miss Miney,
may I remind you of what you said?
Her name changes from Meany and Miney all the time, but it's because Ini Miney, Miney Mo. Okay, so it's said both ways, and I don't really know which way it's supposed to be said. You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance.
Well, like, yeah, and?
But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you meant. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this.
The blood spray.
Slam.
Miss Miney,
why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat.
Like, that's weird.
Ora, Miss Miney, what is the meaning of this? Miss Miney?
I'm thinking! Don't interrupt me!
That yep.
And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there.
Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though.
First of all, calm yourself, witness.
I'm sorry, I, didn't mean to snap.
Now, hurry up with the testimony.
If you please. The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be. Okay, after the murder, part 2, huh? Don't mind if I yes.
The side room was, kind of dark, you know? So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended in. And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
Okay.
What? Yes, I see now. What do you see? And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
You think? Thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? No! All right, I guess not. Very well. You may question the witness. I would love to question the witness. Thank you. I'll start by pressing you. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room.
Objection! Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court.
That's right.
Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Meany's?
You are such a hopeless cause, witness. You may feel free to ignore this trite little man.
Okay.
Can't breathe. Let me out of here.
So, the costume was, purple, right?
Sure. You didn't see the blood?
Yeah.
But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well.
That's,
Slam! Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either?
I, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, her face.
Continue.
You're persuaded. Oh yeah, you persuaded your sister. And what was your sister, Miss Ini Miney, like at the time?
Well, she was totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, like, she knew. She, like, said she did something really bad. And, like, she said she wanted to go with me to, like, apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you?
Like, yeah?
Sure. Oh my gosh. Was your sister calm by that time?
Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better.
I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better.
She says with her whip at the ready.
And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney?
Like, sure.
Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place? Haha, like, what do you mean?
When you were going to the crime scene, because to get to the channeling chamber through the side room, you have to pass through the winding way. And you know who is in the winding way? A child! I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
She answered rather quickly. Now what?
Press harder.
Slam. Think harder. I know you can remember something.
I, like, totally can't.
Slam! That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important?
It's very important.
I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this. No, I do. Very well. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay.
Didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. Sure. Try to remember that time.
Like, I remember, like, I totally didn't see anyone on the way.
I guess this really is a dead end.
Something you finally pull out of a witness is never a dead end, Phoenix. It's no good. I can't find anything wrong. Phoenix, the judge believes this testimony. If you don't find some sort of hitch in her statement,
he'll end the trial. I know.
We have to give it another shot. It doesn't matter how many times we listen. We can't give up.
Yeah, I'm not about to give up. You didn't see anyone, huh? What about... She was playing with this at the time of the murder, it seems, right? Broken under repair in the hallway until police came. Boom. I finally found the fault, or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. A crack. I'm sorry. I'll compose myself. Take a look at this urn.
Like, urn?
There are cracks. Do you see them?
So? Like, what does that prove?
Objection! Who cares about some worn out old urn?
Like, yeah. I already, like, said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I?
Nopers. It looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at that time, there was no way you could not have seen this person. Beep, 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 beep. A child! I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fey's daughter, Pearl Fey. Yes? And how is this child relevant? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. Oh. And she just happened to break this urn. Oh. Oh! Wait, she broke the urn? Slam! Yup, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball.
Nar!
Wait, is she Australian?
Nar! Clear!
And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting right there crying in the middle of the winding way, looking so pathetic. Oh my gosh, are you okay, little girl?
Well, why?
She looked like a little ghost there. Miss Meanie.
Huh?
Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar. Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth.
About what?
About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
Objection!
The witness just testified about that.
That's right. I was, sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room?
Yeah, I guess so.
There's no way! Slam. Your lies end here.
Well, what do you?
The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there is clearly a contradiction here. A contradiction? Where is this contradiction? Help me, Mia. Can I save? I don't know. Help. I do want some help here. Hold on one sec. I may have overreached on this one. Is there really a contradiction somewhere?
Don't worry, you're on the right path, Phoenix. It might be a little hard for you to see the contradiction, but it's there. So just this once, do you want me to help you out?
Wait, just this once? Are you only offering me help once this trial? Because I think I can handle this one. Well, it might be hard for me to see, but I can't just accept her help without thinking it through first myself.
That's the spirit. Give it another try.
Okay, time to add another bluff to the pile. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room, and I say that's not possible because there's clearly a contradiction. It's in the... Well, it is in her testimony, because she wasn't asleep in the side room. I know she was in that box shooting away at the doctor, so I don't know if I can prove that in her testimony. It's in the evidence. Maybe it's the box with the bullet hole in it. Maybe that's the evidence we're talking about, but that feels like I'm jumping the gun a little. Jumping the gun. I'm gonna do the testimony for now. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. And like Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know. It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to the police.
So? What does that, have to do with anything?
It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact?
How?
I concede that Miss Fey was the only person in the channeling chamber. Slam. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way.
Gwa!
Yep, that's actually fantastic. That's so true. But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why. We'll find out why next time on Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Thank you for tuning in with me. If you enjoyed, please like the video, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell icon. And I'm trying to speed up my outros too, if you can't tell. I'll see you in the next one. All right, have a good day now. You hear? Peace out.